What is up guys, Andy Forrest Team Runner here and welcome back to another video, and today is week 10 of this London Marathon training series. So welcome back to week 10, here we go, 4 more weeks to go and you're joining me in the thick of it. Monday, marathon pace workout baby, 16 miles at goal marathon pace, a whopper, the biggest goal marathon pace run I'm doing at the block. So this week is quite a big week and we're kick-starting it with a bang. Kids are back in school this week as well, so normal service resumes. Marathon pace workout Monday, double Wednesday, long run Saturday. Should be a lot more calmer than last week, something that I need because I overdid it last week. And yeah, looking forward to seeing how we get on today. It is hot, it is humid, a storm is rolling in, hence the hat. And yeah, see how we do on this one. 16 miles done, massive confidence boost, 5:56 per mile, so quicker and certainly not to go on marathon pace. But that's the benefits of the Alpha Fly, and that was flipping hot and that was flipping humid. And I hope to God by the time we get to London in 4 weeks time it's not as hot and humid as that, because quite frankly I couldn't hold that for a marathon. 6 flat is perfect. Nice to get that quicker work in. I feel like I'm going to get a good stimulus out of that in a few weeks time, but overall massive start to the week, massive. A massive thanks to FitstrapsUK for sponsoring today's video. FitstrapsUK offer replacement straps and wristband services for all of the fitness trackers out there. So if your wristband on your fitness tracker or your straps are getting a little bit worse for wear, a little bit frayed, a little bit snagged, the rubber on them starting to rip a little bit, these guys are the place to go for a replacement. Or if you just want to customize it a little bit and you want to make it a little bit more unique and change up the colors, then again you can grab those here. They cover all makes and models, and for you guys they're offering a 25% discount off your first order. So I will leave the link in the description below, and of course the discount code, so that you guys can get 25% off your first order. I'm delighted that I've been able to customize mine, and hopefully you guys can customize yours as well. So massive thanks once again to FitstrapsUK for sponsoring today's video. And welcome to Tuesday, easy day after yesterday's epic session. Really happy with yesterday, just kept sort of mulling it over in my mind as to how it went and how I felt, and just really happy to get it done and just enjoy feeling as good as I did, especially after last week. Sometimes it's hard, but you forget what fatigue, and to be honest with you, I think under eating played a massive role last week. After Saturday's less than spectacular long run, I ate a lot, and Sunday I ate even more. I wouldn't be surprised if I ate in excess of 4,000 calories on both those days. I just permanently ate the whole weekend, and I just felt yesterday fresh, fueled, recharged. I don't think we can underestimate. I know us runners run to eat a lot of the time, I certainly do, but sometimes it's difficult to replace what we burn, and it just completely last. It was such a busy week. I don't know, I think I ended up being a bit underfueled. Yesterday kind of proved that to me. So yeah, made sure last night when I got back I ate a lot a lot. So today just feeling a bit stiff, but loosening things up out here on the usual loop, down this side, up the other side, and just trying to keep things nice and calm and controlled today. So yeah, just that's all the plan is for today. I'll see you tomorrow for the double. All right, so good morning. It is Wednesday and it is double day, and I'm just not sure I'm ready for this. So I'm out here on the industrial estate and that's really depressed me in itself, because Normally my morning double threshold sessions have always been on the trails. I love them. All summer they've been there. I got up this morning, it was flipping dark. Kids are back at school today, so runs have had to naturally move earlier again. I did have a bit of leeway when they weren't at school. Now I don't, so I was up at 5:30, out the door at 6. It's now 6:15 or 6:20, and I've got to get this session done. So it was too dark, and I assumed wrongly when I got out the door that it would be too dark to do this on the trails. If it was an easy run, I'd have braved it and gone out there and just plodded along. But hurtling down there at a decent pace, I just thought it's not worth the risk in case I trip over something. But I've just finished the warm-up and it's pretty darn light, so I'm a bit annoyed at myself that I didn't take the risk and go out there, but at the same time we're here now and we've got to get this one done. So it's 3 by 10 minutes as usual, with 2 minutes jog recovery. And in terms of the legs, in terms of my body, I feel, again, aerobically, this all comes down to aerobically, I feel really good. Legs are tired. The fatigue is there, so I'm just going to see what I can do. I'm also in the Nova Blast 3s today, so I've got no help. I'm kind of comparing them to the Brooks Hyperion tempo a little bit, and I want to see how they do match up with the tempo in terms of can they take the place of doing these sort of sub-threshold workouts. We'll see after this. I'll obviously do a video on it, but we'll see after this. So yeah, that's enough from me. Let's see if we can get this one done in one piece out here on an industrial estate. I'll touch base with you at the end. There we go, workout complete. Pretty happy with that considering the first rep was pretty poor, and I wondered if I had GPS issues, to be honest, because I was flying down the industrial estate feeling like I was working hard and my watch just wouldn't bump above 6 flat. Turned around, came back up the other way, and it went down to 5:54 pace, and I didn't feel like I increased the effort. I thought, well, we'll let this rep go and then we'll see what happens on the other two. If they stay the same, like 6 flat, I think there's a GPS issue because I know I'm running faster than marathon pace. But maybe it was just fatigue and sluggishness in that first one. That's exactly what it could have been, because the other two came down nicely. Nice progressive set, 5:49 and then 5:43 or 5:44. So yeah, can't complain at that at all, especially in the Nova Blast. Fair play to them. They did well. I enjoyed it. Are they a match for the Hyperion tempo? Not sure, but they're pretty darn close. So positive stuff all round. So going to get a couple of miles cool down done. See you tonight for the other session. Okay, and welcome to the evening session at 12 by 2 minutes with 45 seconds jog recovery. Now down at Lydney Lake, just walking in there now after 2 miles warm up. So legs have never felt heavier than they have today. Deep in marathon training, really heavy, really achy. Again, aerobically I feel good, but legs just not really playing ball. Got the Endorphin Pro 3s on tonight, so I need all the help I can get. Nova Blast did great this morning, but I'm going to need a little bit of something extra to get me around the lake tonight. Light's leaving me quickly, so going to get started on this, see how we do. There we go, session complete. It's getting dark now, so I'll wrap it nice and quickly here. Just got to say, that went way better than expected. Rep paces were great. I was kind of hoping for 530s. I creeped into the 520s on some of them, so mega happy considering how tired the legs are. So gonna eat well, rest day tomorrow. I'll see you Friday for an easy run. And it's easy Friday, happy days, out here on the trails, getting another hour and a half done. You know the drill by now. Easy, well, downhill this side, uphill the other side, cycle track loop. Absolutely love it. Been a bread and butter staple workout, easy run loop during this block, and I'll be sad to see it go when we're done. So just feeling good today, recovered well from this week so far, running calmly, but I'm noticing pace is a little bit just quicker than normal, nothing massive, but heart rate, I am keeping an eye on it today, and it's as normal in the 120s, so interesting stuff. 2 things to say today, 3 actually, very quickly. Myeloma UK, one of the charities that I'm supporting, reached out and said, oh, thank you for fundraising for us, we'd love to send you a little fundraising pack. They sent out a vest, wearing it today, keeping my mum and sister close with me today. Feels wonderful actually, putting a smile on my face. So yeah, just reminding me why this block has had the edge taken off it, been a bit easier. I've enjoyed it more. It's a good reminder, so just representing today and feel good for doing so. Number 2, just want to thank FitstrapsUK again for sponsoring the video. You've probably seen all week, I love the new colour. I've actually got a white pair as well, so I might put one blue and one white on for Spurs. Come on Spurs, doing well so far this season. So yeah, I really appreciate their sponsorship of the video. It means a lot to me. And finally, I mentioned it at the beginning of last week's video. There are some links in the description where you guys can get some discounts. Talked about Pure Sport last week, didn't I? You may have seen on screen there were other companies you can get discounts from. Noble Pro treadmills, if you're after a treadmill this winter, or if you're after a treadmill in general. Noble Pro have been in my corner supporting me. I use their treadmill, it's fantastic. There is a discount code and a link in the description. And X Miles as well for all of your nutrition needs. Those guys are killing it this year. There is a discount code down there for them, so if you're looking for gels, stocking up for your marathon, go grab those as well. They're just a couple of companies that support me, and I appreciate their support, so I just want to give them a bit of airtime and say thank you today. So really nothing more to say today. Just going to enjoy this run, keep them at heart, feel good, smile. I'll see you tomorrow for the long run. And long run, here we come. Just started, well, just over 4 miles in, 4.38 miles, 6:59 per mile so far. Current heart rate 125, 126 at the bottom there. I am going downhill, so nice and relaxed. I am practicing in my race kit. Last time practicing the race kit, I've done it all training block, but just wanted once again to get out here in the kit and feel good and comfortable, and I can put that one to bed. Don't feel great today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm currently doing a lot of mental bargaining with myself. First of all, telling myself, you nailed Monday, and the double session Wednesday went really well, so you are going to feel a bit fatigued today, and don't worry about it, this is time on feet. Long run in this block has never been about hitting paces or anything like that, it's just been trying to get a easy to moderate effort in. So in that aspect, I'm just ticking along. In the other side, the fatigue is real. And this is my biggest week so far to this point, and if I do execute today well, it will be my biggest week, as it should be. So I'm just kind of like telling myself, come on, forget pace today, it doesn't matter. I've put the Endorphin Pro 3s on, A, because I enjoyed them when I did the last long run, I thought they were really good, and B, again, just for that little bit of a mental boost. I need it today, so I'll take anything I can So I'm just clipping away, attempting 2 hours 30, 2 hours 40. Big cycle track loop, small loop, the usual, that's the goal. And I'll touch base with you when we're off the big loop and onto the first small one. Well, this has been eventful. I am 2 hours, look on the left hand side there, if you can see it, 2 hours 9 minutes 20 seconds, 6:57 per mile, 18.62 miles in. I don't really know where to start with this one. It's been horrific. I've beaten last week was 2 hours 10, and that was really, when I got started this morning, what was on my mind, just get that demon out of my head. That last week wasn't great, but I've had a toilet stop takeaway 2 days ago. That's still not settling in my stomach. That happened after an hour. Felt slightly better after that, but since then it's had stitch after stitch like I do now, and I'm just haunched over, so I can't really get out of third gear. So I shall leave you with this today. I am just coming up to 2 hours 30 in, and we made it. Have you ever heard of the saying collateral beauty? It's something that my counsellor told me when I was discussing my mum and sister's passing earlier this year. It's about something beautiful coming from a catastrophic incident in your life. And I won't go into detail, but there are some beautiful things blossoming since my mum and sister's passing. It doesn't take anything away from what's happened, and I would do anything in the world to have them both back. But sadly the world just doesn't stop turning, and it doesn't stop for anyone. And the premise of it is seeking good within the bad. Well, today it's not collateral and it's certainly not beauty, but that mindset has kind of stuck with me a little bit through life, and even through the small things, right through to the big things, I try and find the good in the bad. Well, today I've been to the toilet, had multiple stitches, and I've not been able to get out of third gear. But if I try and turn it on its head, I have managed and will manage the joint's longest run of the block. Despite not getting out of third gear, I've survived, and heart rate's been quite low. So I've put in what I would class as a really gutsy effort, when on every turning I could go home, I've desperately wanted to. I've really struggled today to get this one done. I knew this was a big one, this is where it counted, and I just had to dig deep and find a little bit extra to finish this one off. So trying to see the good within the bad, and the good today is that we've ground it out despite feeling subpar. So final stats on screen, guys, for today's run. The other positive is my legs, they feel so good. I feel really good. I'm just cruising. It truly is that zone 2 pace where you can just go for hours. I don't feel the need to stop in the slightest. So yeah, positive stuff, positive thinking, positive mindset. So yeah, full weekly stats on screen, and I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for your support this week, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please do give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Till then.